So guys, what we're doing today, right, I'm going to make some pockets. Make some pockets that are some of those, I don't know, I thought of these a few weeks ago. Then I saw somebody else had done some, so I don't know, I don't know how they worked it out, but I worked them out myself, so yeah, okay. There seemed to be a lot of faffing about. But hopefully I've done a simple job. Right, I've done them so they will go inwards like this, appear like that. Okay, so they'll go inwards. You can make them obviously so they're completely perpendicular. So that line will be perpendicular with that line, so it's going along the same. So say there was 1.5, 2 inches between those. There'll be 1.5, 2 inches, say here as well, or say there and there and there. But I've not done it like that. I've done it so they will come, which I like the look of a lot better. I don't know how they'll look. I have not made them up. I have not made them up into full, but I'm going to use this as my backing and then coloured papers down. I'll show you how to work them out, which I think would be hopefully helpful to work them out, whatever you want to do with them, whether you want to make them perpendicular all the way down or glide inwards like mine. Okay, hopefully I'll give you a formula. Well, hopefully, I don't know. It should work. Okay, so I'm going to get a file folder, and a, right, where's I need a thing, a clip. So I'm going to clip these together in the corner there. This one's got a lot of lines down it, but hopefully that won't, you know, like computer. I don't know if you can see that, but no, that one hasn't. That one hasn't got that. I think it depends how the computer's feeling on that day. So you can't hardly see that one. Sometimes it doesn't do it at all. Anyway, ignore that. I'm going to make this 5.5 inches long. I've got to get rid of this side, because it's too long. Right, so that's 5.5 there. Let's make sure it's 5.5 down here as well. Okay. So I want it 5.5 that way, width-wise. Height or length will be 7. So 7, where else? Number 7 there, and it will work it out that, lie down. I think this for the cat he's got in there. We haven't got the dog at the moment. He's gone back to his mummy. So he won't hear any bells today. Right, that should be the same size as mine. Let's just make sure that is about the same size as that. Then we got the mirror about right, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. So that's all I've done on that so far. So this is going to be now stuck to the back. This is to make it nice and sturdy. Do you need to do that? I don't know, do you? Perhaps you don't even need to do that. Should we? I'll try it without first. If you need to stick it on, we'll do it. That's just my idea. I think usually I'm thinking, oh, are things going to be stuck into journals? But I think this time we are going to stick it in. So I'm going to just use this, okay. Oh, I need my measurements. Where are they? Oh, yeah. Right, so for the largest pocket, that needs to be, right, so you need 7 inches. It's 7 inches, and it goes down to 1 3/4 here, wherever it is. So it was a straight line there, and the other one will go there. to a straight line. So you would, oh, I've got it on record. So it's 1 3/4 there somewhere. Would go down to there, and that would go down to there the same, but you wouldn't see one side. And what colour am I using? Because I'm going to use colours, obviously, because it's my cat journal. My cat journal is full of colour. You need to add them together, add these two figures together. 7 and 1 3/4. So 7 one side, one goes down to 1 3/4 one side. This one, yeah. So this is double-sided, so you need a double-sided piece of paper, and it's going to be 8 3/4 high. So we need an 8 3/4 piece of paper, as I probably keep saying. I don't know if I've cut that bit out or not. So 8 3/4. There we go. Times 7. There you go. Oops. Hopefully they'll fit in everybody's journal with the big size ones. Obviously I wanted to make some nice big size pockets. Okay. Let's find my little, there's my backing piece. Okay, so there's my backing piece. It's that way, isn't it? So we're going to measure now. Is that right? Is that right? That doesn't look big enough to be my backing piece. Is it 7 by? Yep, 7 by 5.5. Yeah, it looks like it is. Right, okay, so 7, which is that way. So, 7, it's got to be 5 3/4. What am I talking about? That's why it looks like 5.5. Sorry, 5.5. That's why it looks so big. I thought, why does it look so big? It's got to be that. 5.5, isn't it? Let me just check the measurements. Look, stop trying to get in on the act. Yeah, 5.5. I don't want it in there, so it looks so big. Yeah, it's got to be 8 3/4, definitely one way, okay, and then 5.5, which is the width of the thing. Is that right? Not 7, is it? No, 7 is the other thing, isn't it? 5.5. Hope I don't have to do it again. Ah, okay, that must be right then. 8 3/4 by 5.5 is the right size. So now I think that was the other one. I did try one a minute ago and it must have been wrong because it had the wrong. Weird. Never mind, let's do this. Right, so now we need to measure 1 3/4 across from there to there. So that's 2, that's in between there and the 1.5 and the 2, believe it or not. And this one as well. 1.5 there, 3/4 there. I suppose it helps if you're accurate, because fairly accurate anyway. I don't think it matters too much. So we're going to now join, making sure that is double-sided, yes. Now we're going to join that to that. So the 1 3/4 marker to the 1 3/4 marker. You will see my logic in a minute on this. Okay. Now I did use a thingy knife, and this ruler apparently doesn't slip. It's got a backing on it. When it says, that's what sold me the ruler. I thought, I'm having that. That one's mine. I know it's like a cork one. I think they don't slip either, which I have got, but I wanted 2. So I've got one I can find when the other one's missing. That's my logic. Alright, okay, so now So what you do now, so you've got 2 of the same size, look exactly the same, you should have. So we put them there, but we turn one way. And this is why it's got to be double-sided. It doesn't matter if it's double-sided or the same pattern, or double-sided, a different pattern, but usually they do match if you're using like 12 by 12 papers or something like that. So I'm doing that one there. The next one in my list is going to be 5.5. Doozing next one. 5.5, which is there. Remember there, I always get this wrong. Let's get that the other way around. So we've got, although we can ink it up, got a little bit of a white sliver on the side, which I didn't want. But there we go. Okay, so that's there. Now I'm going to tell you the other measurement. You add the 2 together, 5 and 7/8. So it's going to be 5 and 7/8, which is apparently there. How do you know that? Right, so 5 and 7/8, which is there, because the 5 inches is the height of the pocket, and 7/8 is the extra little bit you need to make it up to the size. As you can, well, you probably just hopefully realised as I did the other one. Okay, doing that sort of like as I showed you at the beginning, going inwards, going like a making sort of a triangle at the, would make a triangle at the finish. Right, it's because I'm looking for my ruler that I'm getting all. Right, so I need to measure 7/8. This is there, isn't it? Is that right, or was it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's there. It's okay. I don't know. I'm not used to inches. Well, I can do inches. So, honest, if my brother's watching. Okay. Oh, what's things I wanted to tell you? I wanted to talk about people's well, somebody I know obviously it's I've got my own design. I've got my own. I am flexible. That's probably a fault, or it isn't a fault. Like I can do. I like sometimes do vintage. I can do colours, things like that. So my journals sometimes end up being a bit hodgepodge, but that's just me. So you don't have to be. You don't have to do a journal to a specific thing if you don't want to. So if you're like me and you can't do it, when I'm trying to do I'm doing a cat journal and I'm managing to make it coloured because I think that's more me. And I was thinking perhaps people want to see more vintage, but you can adapt everything to your design. You can use vintage for this. You could put lace on it and things like that. I do like adding lace to colours as well. I do like things like that, and I don't see why you can't, because there's no rules, dears. Remember that. There's no rules. Just making sure we've done it. Yes, I can feel the rubber now through there. Okay, and then we've got to, well, it doesn't matter about the edge because we're going to ink that up. So that one will go next. I know it's very coloured and you don't have to like it. Let's have a look. That's got to go there, look. And that one will go the other side. Turn that round. Okay, so that will go like that. So you can do what you like. You can do coffee stain paper, coffee dyed paper. I've used that as a backing because I've used well, just because I wanted a bit of neutral in it rather than bright all the way through. Next pockets are going to be blue, so we've got another bright colour in there. Let's make sure we've got so these are going to be 5.5 again. So 5.5 deep. Not to make sure I get it right. Oops. All the way down. All the way down it's 5.5. Right, so we need now, what's the 5 3/4? Oh, I need 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Oh, why is that done like that? Gosh, don't do that. It's the camera. So yeah, yeah. Don't. Oh, it's tipping. Oh, quick. Shall we? I know that's better. Right. Okay. So we need 5 3/4, and it's 3 1/4 this way. Okay. Make sure that is 5 3/4. 5 3/4. 5 1/2. Why do you keep saying 5 3/4 for? I said 5 3/4 most of the time. It is 5 1/2. I'll put the proper measurements up. Okay, so you want 3 1/4, which is there. Okay. I've got a bit more to play with if I go wrong again. Right, okay. So that is... It's not easy, you see. But if you follow what I'm doing... Right, it's there. You should make your 1/4 inch. Not here. Right, so you make your 1/4 inch thing along here. I'm going to try, hopefully I've cut that last bit out because I did it wrong. Because it will be confusing. That's the only reason I cut things out, that when I've done make a mistake, because it will confuse you. Right, so that to there. Okay, now we're going to put, now that should, yeah, because that is the size of the pocket. Right, this should be correct. Now, I'm sure I did it right last time. So what on earth have I done wrong? Did I do it from... Oh, I don't know. No, wait a minute. Am I doing it wrong again? Right, wait a minute. That's got to be perfect. That's got to be perfect. Right, that's got to be worth it. Okay, so yeah, that's correct. That would be there to there. That would be up. So yes, it's fine. I don't know what I did last time. Did I do that made it wrong? No. Well, you saw me work that out, so if it's wrong this time, you know. Right, so I'm going to put that to there and that to there. Okay, we're going to put our ruler on and try and use these lines. Yeah, oh, hold on. Yeah, there to there. That's correct. There to there. Just make sure we've got the, yeah, we've got the correct line. I am nervous. No, not really. I was nervous. Right. There we go. Oh. Whoops. Now this time. Let's see if we've done it right this time. Okay, you can obviously go by mistakes. If you've made a huge mistake, you could probably work something else out. But I think I wanted to show you properly. Okay. So let's get that onto there. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That works it. Yeah, you've got the little 1/4 inch going down there, and the little 1/4 inch going down there, and these sort of like go inwards, don't they, rather than all perpendicular, which is what I wanted. Right, now I'm going to ink them up. Now I've got the ink upper. I'm sure you know how to ink them up, so I'm not going to show you all that on here, otherwise I'll be here for hours. So I'm going to switch this off, unless I can make it go fast, which I don't think I can. I can make things go fast, but I'm not sure how to make sections go fast. So I'm just going to switch that. Now I might leave it on, and have a go at doing a section, see if I can do a section. I don't know. Right, so I'll put that in there. Hold on, if I... No, that's right. That's it. I'm thinking about putting butterflies or something on them. Single-sided ones. So we could put some of these on. Let's get some butterflies on, yeah. Alright, let's get some of these. Oh, that makes it very interesting. That's different, and it needs to be different. And then different sizes and different colours. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? That's single-sided. I've done all my butterflies, so I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this on there. Ignore my husband. Don't forget, yeses, because apparently when I'm excited, I say my S's. I do my S's quite a lot. S. So I'll put that on there like that. Yeah, I'm going to do these first. I was going to do the butterflies first, but I think it's best to do these first. I think I'm just going to put the butterflies on the edges. So I've inked them all up in little black inks. So obviously you can do what you like, and they'll look totally different, and I would love to see them. So please, if you're making these, put them on. Come on to Hazy Crazy Arts and show them what you did, because I've seen some amazing stuff, not just on my group, but people. Oh no, hold on a minute, won't put that on yet. We need to do this. What do we need to do next? Managed to do that one okay, obviously. I can glue there to up to there. Up to there. This is going to be weird, isn't it? That you can do there to there on that one, but then oh yeah, up to that there again on that one. Can we see that? Because I'm obviously not looking, and obviously we need to glue that one in a bit when we get onto there. Now we probably can glue this, can't we? Oh, can we? Have I glued? Yes, I've glued that one. Yes, how weird, we've got to glue it like that. So it's very difficult, so just take care how you glue them on. that one can go from there to there. No, that's not even in. Not done that brilliantly, have I not? That's got to be on the edge and down to there. Don't glue properly, I have to come along later and do it. Okay, so I'm going to glue from there to there. Because we're going to glue onto that one. So that will glue onto that one. Weird, isn't it? And then, so I'm going to glue onto this one. So I'm going to glue this to there, and I'm going to make sure I've obviously glued the other ones. Right, okay, so that one goes onto there. And then we can glue this edge and also that edge. We've got two little edges to glue there. That one, the red onto the red, or A, B and C, whatever. C onto C and B onto C. Okay, hopefully that's done. Oh yeah, there is this one as well, so it's worth checking what you haven't glued if you not got a logical mind. I mean, I've got glue on there. Right, okay, silly me. Right, so that can now glue onto there. Let's see if it can. I'm only going to put fairly flat. I'm going to put some flattish journaling cards in. I've got an idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you one of them in a minute. It's hilarious. You'll know if you've got cats, you'll know. You'll get it. Or if you know cats, you'll get it. Right, okay. So the thing was... oh dear, I found it. I found it on a... It's just like a joke. Little joke about cats. If it hasn't glued properly, if that's not going to glue, I'm going to have to ink that up really well so we can't see that brown there, because that's very naughty of me not to do it properly. I'm hoping it has. I don't know if it's... I want it, let's see if it hasn't. No, I think it has glued. Look, there and there. So I'm going to have to ink that up. Silly me, aren't I? I'm going to ink it up. There you go, you can't tell now, can you? There we go. So that'll be fine. Oh, you can tell a little bit, just a minute. Give it a good, really good inking up. That's useful, that is. Right, okay, so we got those. Say. There we go. Could actually cut that off if you wanted, because it wouldn't really matter. I mean, I can cut them. I'm going to cut the bottom off because that's obviously got a little, it's only 0.5 millimetre. Or what's it, 1/64 of an inch. There we go. Could cut that off a bit as well. Cut off the mistakes, that's it. Cut off the mistakes. Okay, so what you could do with this then is obviously glue it down in your journal. Oh, so it's going to be a cat. It's going to be my cat pocket. Oh, I haven't put my butterflies on, have I? Because I was going to decorate them with butterflies. I was going to put some green ones on the... I was going to put some green ones on the green ones, red and green ones on the... that one, like that. If it stays on without getting on the glue. I'm sure I had some smaller ones. Where they are. Smaller ones. Tiny one, yeah, there they are. Tiny one. You can put them randomly or to a pattern. Well, obviously what you like. And then blue and green for the top. So, well, we're going in order there, aren't we? We're sort of like blue. So blue one side and blue the other. It's trying to fly away, that one. Right, there we go. Sort of like that, and it sort of like goes. I could put that one there, couldn't I? That'd be better. Then it's more like in line with the other things. All the butterflies are facing the same way. I don't know. Is that's possibly just for speed, really, what I'm doing. I mean, you can all face. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? I think that looks better. And then, oh, shall we have them that way? There we go. Oh, that one's decided to try and fly away, but it didn't make it. There we go. So you could add more if you like, obviously. I think that's okay. That's fine in my journal. I could add all sorts of things to that, all sorts of little plastic torn. You could do a torn paper one if you like. Tearing paper down there, but obviously I've got that little. I showed you my little idea that I've got for my cards to put inside. So I thought that'd be quite cute. Well, funny. I like funny quotes like that. As you know, I probably notice I've got a sense of humour. Right, okay. So let's try and get them all at the same angle. You don't have to do that, obviously, but for speed, it'll take me hours. It'll take me hours to decide where to put what and when. If you haven't been inspired to make a cat journal as well, let me know. Oh, it was I don't know if I've cut it out or not because of all the mistakes I've been making. That would be very confusing if I put them in. But I've got I was having a conversation with one of the lovely subscribers from Canada, Beverly Nielsen. She was talking about different ideas, and I was saying can't really please everybody, and probably people aren't watching because I'm not doing the same. Oh, that one's the one with the look. It's got a wingless in there. I mean, it doesn't matter if you use it, but I'm not going to use that one. And how different people's ideas. Well, if you can't please everybody, and as I say, this will work for anything. You don't have to put butterflies on, obviously, and you don't have to use bright colours. You could put a bit of lace on it, edge it with lace, that'd be nice. And you could put flowers on them. I've seen some really nice flowers. I'm thinking about actually putting flowers on them because I've obviously got my watercolour flowers I've used in the past. I've got some of those. That's right, it's this way, isn't it? So that would be nice. Oh, that's probably supposed to be back there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, that's another thing. If you've got perfection problems, then oh gosh, my writing earlier, I even me, I wasn't very happy with what I wrote. I'm not sure. Oh, it is in my. I might have a look in a minute and show you. Let's glue that one down already. That one's not very. That one's not as quite the right angle. Right, so it's that one, that one, that one, and that one. I'm going to tip it in a minute, make sure I've done it. Right, okay. So yeah, what was I talking about? The having a conversation about things that aren't. But she says be true to yourself, and of course I know that. Isn't that strange? I already know that. I already know should be true. So it's like a reminder, and it's nice actually. So to be reminded. It's like being, you know what I mean. It's like a wisdom coming from somebody else, and you remind you to be yourself. I'm just checking these are obviously okay. Yeah, see, they're fine. And you can glue that in your jet. You could even sew it if you like, obviously. Sew down there. That'd be nice. I wonder if I could sew it. Okay, I might do that. I don't know. But I'm not doing it at the moment. Plenty of little butterflies left over for other projects. Let's see if I can find what I was talking about. Oh yes, I know what I did it in. Right, guess what I've done? Put it in upside down last night. Really late. It's tired late. I've put that upside down. I made that. It's really pretty, isn't it? I love those. And I've put, so I know it's this way up, so it looks like it's purposely this way up. I put, you are capable of amazing things. And I thought my handwriting was terrible. But I put a few dots on it, I don't know if you can see. Put a few dots on it and around it. So it's supposed to look like that. I mean, look at that. That's terrible writing, but it sort of goes with it. So anyway, I do hope you like my content. I hope you can finish. That off. I'm going to put some cards in. I'm going to put some whatever will fit. So perhaps some about that size. So it covers, perhaps covers the butterfly. So when you bring it out, you'll notice a butterfly. And so a little bit bigger, and a little, perhaps each one's going to be a little bit bigger from that one to that one, a little bit bigger each time, but not don't think it'll go above there, but that one will be allowed to be quite big, say 5 inches by 7, or 5 inches by 6.5 or 6. So that would be nice. So I can put my little ideas, my little catty ideas in there, my little catty quotes, and on some journaling cards, and possibly draw them. I don't know yet if I can get them looking cute. Right then, so sorry. Okay, so that should go in. Put the journaling card there, and then, oops, so look at the butterfly, don't we? Where's the butterfly? Ah. Right then, so we've got that. There we go. There we go. Right then. Okay, so that's good. So hopefully that'll be okay. Get that done. Get my wipe. Right then. Let's have a look. See if that fits nicely in there then. There we go. There we go. That's fine. And we're going to have one for that side as well. And then a bit bigger ones from there and there. Let's see how big they need to be for that one. So 5 inches. 5 inches tall and about 7 inches, well 6 and a bit. So let's see how we're going to go in there. So the width is about right, isn't it? So the width is 4.5 by 6.5. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I was pleased with that one. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. There we go. Just going to check for any little bits as well. Oh, we can ink it up, can't we? Yay, let's ink it up. So, and please join my Facebook group, which is Hazy Crazy Arts at Facebook.com, obviously. So if you're on Facebook, just come along and answer the questions. I know I've got 2 questions the same, apparently. I've noticed that. But never mind, you will bear with me, I'm sure. Thank you. Bye.